When looking around in today's society, it may seem as though there is an ongoing health fad in America. It's so easy to pull out your phone and search on social media to find others who have a healthy eating habit, along with efficient workout schedules, and as a result of these two factors, they seem to have a better body than a lot of people around us. However, despite this seemingly obvious thing, recent statistics show that there is actually an increasing number of Americans who are overweight. Senior news editor for the American Cancer Society, Stacy Simon, stated, "In the years between 2007 and 2016, the report says the rates of obesity rose significantly among young adults, from 33.7% to 39.6%. After seeing a statement such as this, the question arises, what is causing that 6% increase in the population that has obesity in only 9 years? The easy thing to do is to blame the vast amount of fast food restaurants that are accessible in the United States today. I would have to agree that the convenience of the numerous fast food chains might be a contributing factor. But I also believe that you cannot solely blame the fast food industry, especially considering that many places today have healthier options that are also available for purchase. At the end of the day, it is the consumer that makes the choice of what, where, and more importantly, how much they eat. Food is something that is a constant factor in everyone's life. And as I said, this constant factor is shown to be tricky for much of our population, considering that more Americans than ever before are overweight, and even the obese population has increased over the past few years. But one simple fact of the matter is that when people overeat, they are going to gain weight in an unhealthy way. I do not consider myself a dietitian, a nutritionist, or a workout guru to any extent by saying this, but it is just my personal opinion that fast food industries cannot be to blame for the overall increase in our nation's obesity. There are multiple other factors that tie into this growing problem, including portion control, food choices, lack of exercise, and overall lack of control when it comes to eating. Now, portion control is a method of moderating one's diet by determining the number of calories in each serving of food and limiting the consumption to fall below the predetermined number. This basically means that one will eat to their body's needs instead of what their body wants to eat. MayoClinic.org even stated, "Size matters. Research has shown that people consistently eat more when offered larger portions." This quote is supporting the idea that how much you're putting in your body directly affects how your body takes it. Fast food restaurants, along with the restaurant industry as a whole, have contributed to this problem by typically serving way more than the consumers should be eating in one meal. However, Ryan Williams is proof that the fast food industry cannot be held accountable for our nation's weight gain. He went on the McDonald's diet, where he only ate food from McDonald's for a whole month, and actually ended up losing weight. Throughout the whole month, Williams' goal was to prove the point that portion control and exercise are larger factors in weight gain or loss than what you were to eat. He did this by trying everything on the menu, including healthy options and unhealthy options. But he still only had the recommended amount of calories that a grown man should have every day. The diet had been performed before in previous years, only to prove that this individual gained 24 pounds. However, Williams pointed out that this person ate 5,000 calories per day, which is 2,500 more than Williams ate, and he had no physical activity to help balance out their large amount of food that was consumed. His story shows that by practicing portion control, you're likely to give your body what it needs instead of overindulging. The amount of people who are not active in their daily life is also a contributing factor to obesity. As I previously stated, obesity is generally caused by overeating, but it can also be combined with moving too little. If you consume high amounts of energy but do not burn off that energy through exercise and physical activity, much of this surplus energy will be stored in the body as fat. Researchers from health.gov stated, leading a physically active lifestyle can also help maintain a healthy weight and prevent weight gain. Expending calories through physical activity can help balance the calories that you take in as food. And as I have previously stated, what one eats has much to do with the way their body performs. To go on to support this, Sean M. Talbot, he's a nutritional biochemist and former director of the University of Utah Nutrition Clinic, stated in an interview with HuffingtonPost.com that, as a rule of thumb, weight loss is generally 75% diet and 25% exercise. An analysis of more than 700 weight loss studies found that people see the biggest short-term results when they eat smart. After reading this statement from what seemingly an expert said, it could be easy to believe that fast food restaurants and junk food in general could be to blame for America's increase in weight gain because of how common and convenient these restaurants are. But this does not change the fact that people do decide what they put in their bodies and ultimately choose where to go to put these foods in their bodies. So if one decides to put an excessive amount of fried food or just unhealthy food in general into their system, that is their choice. In no way are they obligated to do this by the fast food industry. Although the fast food industry has grown over the years, they are not responsible for the growth of the overweight population. We, as people, have power to make the decision that is what we are and what we are not going to eat. I hope that people across our country can take into account that having a vast amount of options to eat is a privilege, and that one day they might not abuse this principle by consuming too much of the wrong things. Thank you.